In the Western Hemisphere, the only part of the world that consists of two continents is America. It consists of North America and South America, separated by the Isthmus of Panama. America is the longest part of the world. It stretches 15,000 kilometers from north to south, separating two of the greatest oceans on Earth, the Pacific and the Atlantic. On the North, America is washed by the Arctic Ocean, and on the south by the Southern Ocean, which is now often singled out as a separate ocean. America is the fourth part of the world to be known to Europeans. The story of America's discovery is an unusual one. It was discovered twice. The first Europeans to visit America were the Vikings, ancestors of the modern Scandinavian peoples, Norwegians, Swedes, Danes, and Icelanders. The Vikings sailed to North America over 1,000 years ago, founded several settlements, and called the country Vinland, Land of Grapes. The settlements did not last long, and soon this discovery was forgotten for a full 500 years. The second discovery of America took place in 1492. Christopher Columbus, in search of a new route to the land of spices, India, accidentally discovered two new continents. For a long time, Europeans were convinced that these lands belonged to Asia, so Central America has another name, the West Indies, West India, and the natives of America are called Indians. One of the first who suggested that the land they discovered was a new part of the world was Columbus' contemporary, Amerigo Vespucci. His name is now given to the continent. America makes up the New World as opposed to the Old, which includes Europe, Asia, and Africa. To the east of America are ancient tectonic platforms that emerged 3 billion years ago. They contain the largest continental plains. In the center of the Atlantic Ocean, there is a system of faults along which mantle substances rise from the Earth's interior. This causes the ocean to expand, causing America to collide with the Pacific Plate. As a result of the collision, the longest mountain system in the world, the Cordillera, was formed in Western America. These mountains are still growing. Volcanoes erupt in the Andes and Cordilleras, and strong earthquakes destroy entire cities. America's climate is varied. Greenland, the planet's largest island covered by a powerful glacier, is located in the north near the mainland. Temperatures here and in the north of Canada drop below -70 degrees Celsius. In the Mojave Desert, in Death Valley, one of the harshest places on Earth, where many people have died, the temperature rises above +55 degrees Celsius. The northwest of South America receives more than 7,000 millimeters of rain per year, and the Atacama Desert in the west of the continent is the driest place in the world, where it does not rain for several years. Despite this, South America as a whole is the wettest continent on Earth. America is home to the world's most full-flowing river, the Amazon. Its waters bathe the largest river island, Marajo, the area of which is equal to the area of the Moscow region. Amazon is also the widest river in the world. In its basin is the greatest tropical forest on Earth, which is home to 1/5 of the living organisms of the planet. America's animal and plant life is the richest on Earth. In the mountains of western North America grows the tallest tree, reaching a height of 130 meters, the sequoia. Hundreds of different cacti grow in the deserts. The rainforests are full of the most beautiful flowers, and in the rivers of South America floats the long lily Victoria redwood, whose leaves can support the weight of the plant. The Americas are home to the largest rodents, and the smallest toy monkeys, the marmoset monkeys the size of a large rat. Freshwater dolphins and small bloodthirsty piranha fish swim in the Amazon. The largest birds of prey, the condors, fly in the mountains, and the tropical forests are home to the tiniest birds, hummingbirds the size of bumblebees. North America is home to the Great Lakes, between which is the most famous Niagara Falls. The Andes Mountains are home to Titicaca, the largest high mountain lake in the world. The population of the Americas is made up of 4 main groups. The oldest inhabitants of the continent are the Indians, who created a unique culture in Central and South America. The Indians were the first to cultivate potatoes, corn, and beans. Many crops such as tomatoes, peppers, and pumpkins came from the Americas. From the American Indians came to Europe the unhealthy habit of smoking tobacco. Now most Indians live in the mountains of Western South America and Central America. Another group of people are white Americans, descendants of immigrants from Europe. They make up the majority in North America and Southern South America. From Africa, Europeans exported slaves, the blacks. Now Black Americans live in the United States, Brazil, and many Central American countries. From blacks to this part of the world came the tradition of celebrating carnivals, the most famous of which is held in the Brazilian city of Rio de Janeiro. There are many mixed populations in America. They include mulattoes who are descendants of whites and blacks, mestizos who are descendants of whites and Indians, and Sambos who are descendants of blacks and Indians. Americans speak many languages. In North America, English and French. In South and Central America, Spanish and Portuguese. Indians speak hundreds of their own languages and dialects. Most Americans are Catholic and Protestant, but some Indians retain their ancient pre-Christian beliefs. Ancient states existed in the Americas long before European colonization, but none have survived. The modern states of America are a little more than 200 years old. There are 35 states and several territories belonging to other countries in this part of the world. The largest country in America is Canada. It is the second largest country in the world after Russia. The third most populous country in the world is the United States, the most populous country on the continent. The US and Canada are the most developed countries. They are among the 7 most developed countries in the world. The largest country in South America is Brazil. It is the 5th largest country in the world by area and population. There are many small states in America: Grenada, Dominica, Haiti, Jamaica, and others. They are located on picturesque islands in the Caribbean Sea, covered with tropical forests. The islands are surrounded by a necklace of sandy beaches, which attract many tourists. This part of America is called the American Mediterranean. The largest countries include Argentina, Mexico, Chile, Colombia, and Venezuela.